On whiskey.
Gulfstream 67.
San Francisco ground. Sanctus 267 heavy request IFR clearance to Cincinnati via information whiskey.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Affirm.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, cleared to Cincinnati via the City 3 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 3000, expect flight level 410, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.325, squawk 3531. And your departure runway was changed to 19er right.
Clear to Cincinnati via City 3 departure, climb maintain 3000, expect flight level 410, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.325, squawk 3531. Departure runway change to 19 right. Sanctus 267 heavy.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, read back correct?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Challenger
aboard
Delta
Sanctus,
Romeo 56,
Flight
Providence South
267,
ground. Taxi to General Aviation parking at your discretion. Good
My
day.
name is Erica, and
Challenger
along with
Delta
my
Romeo
fellow crew
56,
members, we're
Providence
delighted
South ground.
Boarding
Taxi to
requested.
General Aviation
Please
parking at your
take
discretion.
seats
Good
according
day.
to your boarding passes, and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to one of us. Thank you.
United 1374 Heavy, San Francisco ground, pushback approved, tail northwest.
Do you want to board crew? Pilots boarding starting. Crew boarding starting.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, hold short of taxiway Delta, traffic on final approach. Holding short of taxiway Delta, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Welcome on board. May I see your boarding pass? Boarding pass, please. This way. This way, please. Hello. Welcome on board. Hello. Good evening. Welcome on board. This way. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. May I see your boarding pass? Hello. Hello. Welcome on board. Hello? This way. This way.
Tango Oscar, cross runway 27 at taxiway.
May I see your boarding pass?
Taxiway Golf.
Runway 27 at Echo, holding short of taxiway Golf, Tornado 892 Tango
May I
Oscar.
see your boarding pass? Boarding pass, please. Good evening. This way. Hello.
United 1374, heavy taxi
May I
to
see your
runway
boarding pass?
19er left via Alpha Foxtrot, cross runway 19er right, then cross runway 1 right, then Lima, cross
This
runway
way.
28 left, then cross runway 28 right at your discretion.
Boarding pass, please.
Echo Brown, American. 10.
May I see your boarding pass?
Taxi to gate Delta 31.
American 1023,
Hello.
taxi to D31 via Whiskey Victor, cross runway 21 right, then Victor 2, Victor Bravo, Kilo Echo
Welcome
8,
on
good day.
Hello.
Request taxi to runway 19er right.
Welcome on board.
Taxi
Good
to
evening.
Delta 31 via Whiskey Victor, cross runway 21 right, then Victor 2, Victor Bravo, Kilo
Welcome
Echo
on
8.
board.
Good day. American 1023.
Welcome on board. Good evening.
King Air on Landmark Delta, contact tower on 133.905.
May I see your boarding pass?
San Francisco,
Boarding pass, please.
74 heavy, request taxi to runway 19er right.
Boarding pass, please.
United 1374 heavy, taxi to runway 19er right via Alpha Echo, cross runway 410 left at your discretion.
Hello. Good evening.
541 is going short, runway 24 left.
Hello.
Skyhawk 541, holding short, runway 35 left. Echo, hold short of runway 31, traffic on short final. Holding short of runway 31, Cessna 908, Charlie Echo.
San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267 heavy, request pushback and engine start.
Sanctus 267, heavy pushback and engine start approved. Tail southwest.
Tail southwest, Sanctus 267 heavy. Hey, ramp, can you disconnect that jetway and connect the pushback tug, please? We are ready for pushback.
Ground to cockpit, disconnecting the jetway and connecting the pushback tug now. Stand by. Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
We are ready for pushback.
Ground to cockpit. All right, please release the parking brake, starting pushback. Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start and sequence.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Sanctus Flight 267 with service to Cincinnati. On behalf of Captain Andrew and First Officer Chris, we're delighted to have you with us today. My name is Erica, and joining me in the cabin are my fellow crew, Jessica, Michael, and Sarah. Our estimated flight time to Cincinnati is 3 hours and 50 minutes. Now, I'd like to take a moment to go over some
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Insert the metal fitting into the buckle and pull on the strap to tighten. To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. And in the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks automatically drop from the panel above you. Pull down on the mask to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the plastic bag. Then lower it. Your life vest is protected. If instructed to do so, remove its distance. Fasten the straps around the waist and push tighter. Inflate your vest by pulling down on the red tabs by blowing into the tube. In Airline, there are 8 emergency exits in this Airbus A350-9. 2 at the front, motorway, and 2 at the back. ElevateX GSX to the main compartment. In the event of an evacuation, follow the illuminated path to the exit. We appreciate your attention and wish you a pleasant flight. And Captain Andre, cabin is secure and ready for departure.
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
We have good engine start. We are ready for disconnect.
Alright, we're disconnecting now. Stand by. Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great flight and see you soon.
Oh. San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267 heavy, request taxi to runway 19er left, or right.
Sanctus 267 heavy, taxi taxi to runway 19er left via Mike 3, Mike 1 Alpha Lima, cross runway 28 left, then cross runway 28 right at your discretion. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready for departure.
San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267 Heavy, request taxi to runway 19er right, and please activate the taxi assistance lights.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, taxi to runway 19er right via Mike 3, Mike 1 Alpha Echo, cross runway 10 right, then cross runway 10 left at your discretion. Taxi path lights will be activated for you. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready for departure.
San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267 Heavy, request taxi to runway 19er left, 19er right, sorry.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, taxi to runway 19er left via Mike 3, Mike 1 Alpha Lima, cross runway 28 left, then cross runway 28 right at your discretion. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready for departure.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, requesting taxi to runway 19er right. Turn on taxi path lights, please.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, taxi to runway 19er right via Mike 5, Mike 1 Alpha Echo, cross runway 10 right, then cross runway 10 left at your discretion. Taxi path lights will be activated for you. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready for departure.
What the freak is happening?
Tornado 892 Tango, Oscar hold short of taxiway Delta.
San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267, request taxi to runway 19er right. Please turn the taxi assistance lights on as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Sanctus Flight 267A with service from San Francisco to Cincinnati. Our captain today is
Sanctus 267 Heavy, taxi to runway 19er right via Mike 5, Mike 1 Alpha Echo, cross runway 10 right, then cross runway 10 left at your discretion.
Hey, delighted
Turning on
to have
taxi
you.
path for you. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready for departure.
Now, A, please direct your attention.
San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267, request IFR clearance to Cincinnati via information whiskey.
Fitting into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the
Clearance on
strap.
request. Stand by.
To release, lift the top of the buckle. In the event of a sudden cabin pressure loss, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the compartment above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap and remember to adjust your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. In the event of a water landing, remove the vest and place it over your head. Secure the strap around your waist and pull to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling down sharply on the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes at the shoulder. A light will
Sanctus 267 Heavy, cleared to Cincinnati via the truck and 2 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 41010 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.9 or squawk 5534. And your departure runway was changed to 1 left. Sanctus 267 Heavy, contact tower on 120.5. Take care.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, cleared Cincinnati via trunk 2 departure, then is filed. Climb maintain 3000. Expect flight level 410 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.9. Squawk 5534. Departure runway changed to 1 left.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, readback correct?
Sanctus 267 to ground. Request runway change to 19er right. Request departure change to the City 3 departure.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, runway change to 19er right approved. Departure change to City 3 approved. Taxi to runway 19er right via Mike 5, Mike 1, Alpha Echo, cross runway 10 right, then cross runway 10 left at your discretion. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready for departure.
Awaiting further instructions.
Holding short of taxiway Echo Cessna 908 Charlie Echo.
Runway change 19er right approved. Departure City 3 approved. Taxi runway 19er right via Mike 5, Mike 1, Alpha Echo, cross runway 10 right and cross runway 10 left at my discretion. Tower on 120.5 when ready for departure. Francis or Sanctus 267 Heavy.
Name is Erica, and I'm your person
Oh
for
my
this
God.
flight. Assisting me today are my fellow crew members, Jessica, Mike, and Sarah. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes, and ensure your hand luggage is stowed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to ask one of us. Thank you.
San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267 requests taxi lights to be turned on, please. the fuck?
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, continue taxi via taxiway. Bravo cross runway 27.
Continuing taxi via Bravo crossing runway 27 Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
Oh my fucking god. San Francisco ground, Sanctus 267 heavy, request taxi lights.
Sanctus 267 heavy, turning on taxi path for you.
Oh, sure, fucking useless. Francis or Sanctus 267 the tower, holding short, runway 19 right, ready for takeoff.
Sanctus 267, heavy San Francisco Tower, runway 19er, right winds 290 at 13, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Sanctus 267 heavy. Bro. What the fuck? What the fuck is even this?
Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Face east.
Oh my fucking god. This is the oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Are we fucking dead ass?
Rooney 824 Foxtrot Delta, enter right downwind runway 15, report 3 mile final.
Right downwind runway 15 will report 3 mile final. Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
Airborne time logged.
Jesus.
Pitch.
Sanctus 267, heavy, contact departure on 128.325.
Sanctus 267, heavy, contact departure on 128.325. San Francisco departure, Sanctus 267 heavy, climbing flight level 35 of 50.
Sanctus 267 heavy, NorCal departure, radar contact, cleared direct tie-dye. Sanctus 267 heavy, NorCal departure, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, Sanctus 267 heavy.
Sanctus 267 heavy, contact NorCal approach on 120.9er.
Why am I contacting NorCal approach? NorCal approach, Sanctus 267 heavy, climbing flight level 69 of 220.
Sanctus 267, heavy, NorCal departure. Good evening, San Carlos altimeter, 30.06.
Advise on
Sanctus
initial contact.
267.
Information, Charlie.
Heavy, NorCal departure, climb and maintain
Civilian
flight level
students
270.
45
Information,
maintain
Charlie.
present altitude traffic at your 9 o'clock at Boeing 737.
Wind 315 at 7.
Altimeter 3006, climb flight level 270, Sanctus 267 heavy.
You may use your electronic
Visibility
devices.
10.
Our on-board
Sky
Wi-Fi
conditions,
service available.
solid overcast at 1400
Sit back,
feet.
relax, and enjoy the flight
Temperature
to Cincinnati.
13. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3008. Density altitude minus 200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 26, 31. Advise on initial contact you have information Charlie. Salinas Municipal Airport, information Charlie. 0403 Zulu. Wind 315 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 1400 feet. Temperature 13. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3008. Density altitude minus 200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 26, 31.
It's fucking annoying.
Sanctus 267 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Visibility 10.
Climb, maintain flight level 340, Sanctus 267.
Sky conditions, solid overcast at 1400 feet. Temperature 13. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3008. Density altitude minus 200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 26, 31. Advise on initial contact you have information Charlie. Salinas Municipal Airport, information Charlie. 0403 Zulu. Wind 315 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 1400 feet. Temperature 13. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3008. Density altitude minus 200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 26, 31. Advise on initial contact you have information Charlie. Salinas Municipal Airport, information Charlie. 0403 Zulu.
Bro.